everybody. It is Thursday at 7 o'clock. And there, I see some folks popping in. Hi. Hello, hello. I think I figured out Facebook changes, so we're here. Yay. As you guys are jumping on, just say hello. Hi, Mary. It's exciting to see everybody tonight. There we go. Hi, Sue and Deborah, Linda, Mary, everybody jumping on. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm always happy to be here on a Thursday, like I've shared many times, and I will continue. Thank you for letting other friends know or sharing this on your timeline, I guess, and just letting other folks know about the video. I am, yeah, there we go. Just have to do a couple, as I get started, I have to check a couple things. So, hi Mary, and Lynn, and Marcia, Donna. Good to see you guys. I see you typing anyway. It's good to see you typing, so I know that you're here. So if you are joining me for the first time, welcome. My name is Barb Ryder, and I am coming to you from Ypsilanti, Michigan. And I see Beth Ann jumped on there. Good. Sue says she's doing good. She's going to a crop, and oh, nice, nice, nice. Glad to hear that you're getting out and doing some crafting, Sue. I know that you love stamping too, so awesome. I am, let's see, it looks like might be some like glitchy stuff happening. I'm watching the live in my corner here so I can see what's happening. So anyway, just hang tight. It won't stop on you. Just stay there. I do have the wheel ready today, so that is sucking some internet, so maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. Facebook has done lots of changes, like I mentioned, so lots of chitter chatter here, but I just want to say hello and just let you guys know what's been happening. You will see up here the host code. That's only good for one more day, tomorrow. It's closing out tomorrow. So make sure that if you place an online order, excuse me, that you go to my website, which you can see right up there also, and then click shop now and make sure you enter that host code, and you have to hit apply. Otherwise, text me, call me, email me. I'll put the order in for you, and we can just make it that easy. So let me know if you're interested in anything. As I get ready to turn you down, I have a couple things to share with you. You know, our new catalog starts live May 4th. That is next, let's see, 2, 3, 4, next Tuesday. I'll be live again on Monday night, and I will be sharing the projects that you get for free when you place an order with me of $30 or more. So you'll be seeing the things that the card kits that you'll get. And hi Linda. So I will be on again on Monday, so make sure to stop by. Now I'm on at 8 o'clock on that Monday, so the first Monday of every month I'm here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come back and join me, see what I have to share, and of course you will have another day that, or so that you can get retiring stuff from the current annual catalog, but I'll be showing some new stuff. How's that? So, all right, let's turn you down, and I'm going to share a few things with you, okay? All right, where is there we go. I'm going to stay up in the corner here so you can still see me as I chat. I have a couple things here, and they're kind of over to the side. But what I have is, this is a sampling of the Hostess paper that will be in the brand new catalog. I think I shared this last week. And then on the other side you have all the black, which is so cool. So anyway, so that is a Hostess only product. And you guys, there's an amazing Hostess special starting in May. So in addition to using rewards to get this, it's called Connect, Craft, and Collect. So you get an extra $25. This is black and white, so sorry about that. But you get an extra $25 when you hit $250 in sales. So whether you purchase $250 yourself, whether you get a few friends together and you get those sales, you can get an extra $25 plus the 10% that you already have. So just think about that. And I am looking for hostesses. So we can do this via Facebook. I have Zoom. We can do it through Zoom. If you just have a few or less than 10, I guess it is, we can do rooms on Facebook. So, but Zoom is always a little more reliable. But we can talk about that. Please let me know if you'd like to be a hostess, because I have gifts for you. Stampin' Up! Has gifts for you, added gifts for you. So let's talk about that. The other thing to share tonight is about the Last Chance products. My camera doesn't like this lined stuff, so sorry, it's kind of weird. But what I can tell you is, let me see here. So what I can tell you is that there are some amazing things that are on sale. I've gone through and I've just highlighted a few of them, but some of these things are 60% and more. 75%. So ribbons and dies and I don't know that stamp sets are on clearance, or marked down or not. But make sure that you go in and go to my website, click Last Chance products, and see all the things that are have specials on them. So check that out. Okay, and then of course the annual catalog will be live on the 4th, and that if you requested one from me, it's in the mail. You should probably have it any day. The card kits for April are in the mail. There's a couple that I'm going to be hand delivering. Hi Colleen, thanks for jumping in here. And if you get your catalog, take a little selfie and share that with me. I would love to see that. That would be awesome. But yeah, we'll be opening the inside next week. So stay tuned for that. And then after I got off my live last Thursday, I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. After I got off the live last Thursday, my husband had gone to the mailbox, and I had a package in there, and oh my goodness, Shar, thank you so much. And you guys, look at this cute little envelope. Look at it, has a bee and a flower, and my team name is Barbie's Blessings. You see that at the very beginning. So yeah, bees are really cool. And we have these little bead trinkets that are in the new catalog too, which I don't have any yet, but hey Shar, there you are. I'm sharing your card. Anyway, she sent me this cute little card. Look at this. It's beautiful. She used the blends on our True Love paper and the punches. Isn't that gorgeous? And then on the inside, she put a little butterfly. Thank you so much. And then what did I have on top with this? Some candies from a specialty shop that they have in her area. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. And milk chocolate is my favorite, not dark chocolate. Milk. So, but I wanted to share that. I always love sharing everybody else's designs. So, is it no, Beth Ann, I think that I have one that I sent you one, but I'll make sure. I'll double check and just double check, and I'll let you know. I'll give you a text. So thanks for checking. I'm glad that you asked. Hi, Donna. All right, let's get started. I got a couple projects to share with you. Okay, move this over here, and let's see. The first one I'm going to share, I get asked this all the time, and so I'm going to go ahead and share this again. This is one of the new stamp sets called Inspired Thoughts, and it's just sayings. However, it's a bundle with So it's brand new. I haven't done anything, but I'm going to use this one and I'm going to mount it. And I want to show you how to mount this. Thank you for sharing, you guys, so much. Okay, and then I just have my dies in here. So these are the dies that it comes with, and it's a bundle. You can get it as a bundle, and of course, any bundle you can get just the dies or just the stamp set. You don't have to get the bundle, but you get a 10% savings. So we're going to use the stamp set tonight, and I'm going to share with you how to put this together. So when you get your stamps, if you're new to stamping, you're not going to get the dies in the package. I just keep mine in there. You're going to get the stamp case with this piece and your sticker sheet, okay? The stamp that I'm going to use is called, it's the one that says, you make a difference every day. Yes. And so this is how I mount my stamps. I want to show you how to do this. Hi, Taryn. So glad to hear that you're doing some better. I know you're still in the hospital, but we're glad that you are able to watch online. So how do you do this? There's a couple ways. You can peel this off right here where this little section is, and then put your stamp on top of there. But the way I do it so that I can get this on here better and not have all the extra on the outside is I take this whole sticker, okay? So grab the whole thing so that your words are coming up also. See that? So you pull that. Then you're going to take it and you're just going to lay it onto one of your blocks. Then peel your white section off. See what I'm doing here? Gotta jump back off here just so I can get this. There we go. Just like that. And then you peel the back off of your stamp. And then you lay this down, making sure that you have it, here's the you make a difference every day. Whoops. Make sure there, okay, there's that. Then I'm going to take the words and turn them over so that they're right side up. And then I am going to lay this down, and I actually need to get a little closer and step up here. Let's see here. Okay, I want to be right over top of that. I'm going to press that down. And when I do that, that puts my sticker right on top of there, and then it's not like hanging too much on the top, too much on the bottom. It works beautiful. And there you are. Okay, so now we're ready to stamp with this stamp. Okay, got that part done. Excuse me. Let's put that up here. And then we're going to put these back inside here. Now, I've already used my dies, and so what I've used is I have used this large die with the trees, and then all of these little pieces, which you can use as leaves on your trees, but we're going to use them a different way. And I'll be honest with you, I copied a sample out of the new catalog. Okay, can't open the catalog and show you yet. Rules of being a demonstrator and sharing online and such. But this is a card that's in the catalog, and I had a request to share some masking, and so I'm going to do that with you too. Perfect. All right. So we're going to be using Balmy Blue and Daffodil Delight. Get my card base out here. Oh, you know what I didn't get is a scrap, and because I am going to be going off the page, I got to grab that. 2 weeks in a row, I forgot something. What are you going to do with me? Oh my goodness. Okay, so, and you guys will notice that I like to use the grid paper that you can purchase for the Stamparatus. It's just a smaller piece, and so it works nice for me demonstrating. And if you don't have a really big area, this works fabulous. But anyway, either way, that's what I'm using. We also have the big 12, you know, the large like 14 by, I don't know what those are, but they're big. Sorry about shaking you guys everywhere. Okay, so we're going to use these two colors. We are going to use the blending brushes, and they are back in stock, so you can order them. Marcia says, why are some stamps rubber and some clear? Because that's Stampin' Up, that's just the difference in the designs. they just have different purposes. I will tell you, I think markers work better on the cling, and then the polymer stamps are the clear ones that you're talking about. And they just went to that design. That's all I know. They both stamp great. They both have their same purposes and all that. But anyway, here we are with the blending brushes, and since we're using the blue and the yellow, I'm going to grab out those blending brushes. So we're going to use those, and I'm going to show you a masking technique. Now I have a post-it note here, but I've also cut out a scrap piece of paper and I put that behind. I'm going to use my circle punch, and yes, I do understand that circle punches have been discontinued, but you guys, if you have dies, if you have any kind of circle punch, keep those. They work so well in all kinds of crafting. Okay, so if you're just joining, thanks so much. Let me know where you're joining from, and I'm going to show you a little bit of masking. Okay, so this one is my 1 1/4, and I've put some scrap paper behind, so I'm just going to go in and I'm going to make sure that I get a little of my sticky on here. So let me make sure where this part, okay, it's towards the top, and I need to make sure some sticky's there. So, and I only have that piece on the back for a little extra support so that it punches out well. That's all. That's what that's there for. So we're going to use this sticky part as our mask. Okay, so I'm going to hold that here for a second. We are going to be masking, let's see, we're going to mask, what did I do with that sticky? I just had it in right here. Oh my gosh, that is funny as can be. I just had that posted. Here it is. Oh my gosh. All right, now what I'm going to do is we're going to use both. We're gonna reverse mask and the other kind of mask. You keep cutting in and out. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. The only thing I can think of is, Lynn, I'm sorry that it's cutting in and out. Hopefully we'll keep going here. I'm showing that I'm still live and going. So, all right. These are the pieces. I've got these pieces right down here that I've already pre-die cut out with the cut and emboss machine and the dies that coordinate with the inspired thoughts. So I'm using new stamps and new product to do this card. So we're gonna the card is gonna go vertical. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use a reverse mask. Okay, what does that mean? It means that I want to only color inside this hole. All right, and because how is that gonna work? Let's see. We're gonna do this. Okay, so where do I want this? I think I'm gonna put this right up over here. All right, and then I'm going to lay this here so that I don't get any yellow outside here. That's what we're going to use. We're going to use daffodil first. So this is going to be my sun. And just grab, I'm just taking the brush and grabbing that a little bit. And I'm going to start off of my sticky here. Make sure that I'm right up against, I don't want to get yellow on there. But this needs to be dark, so I want this to be a nice, dark, bright sun. So our blending brushes, like I said earlier, they are back in stock, so I make sure that you grab those up. They're amazing. I absolutely love them, you guys. And they are a different kind of thing. They do work differently than the daubers and the sponges. So, all right, that's pretty bright. So we have a nice little sun. So this is kind of reverse masking, okay? Pull that away, and there we have this beautiful sun, okay? So there's that. Next, we're going to do kind of masking that you would, some landscape masking, I guess you might want to call it. And so we're going to use the balmy blue. Now this one I will be using this scrap paper a little more, but I do not want to get blue onto my sun. So that's where this piece is going to go right over what I've already done so that it does not get any blue. Okay, so this is masking off the sun. Oh, boo. Okay, get it right on there. Make sure that it stays there, I hope. Push it down for a second. Okay, there we are. Now, in the dies, you have a long piece that goes pretty long, like more of the horizontal. This is for the front of my card here, but I'm going to use it also for my sky, I guess, maybe, kind of background. All right, so let's get some Balmy Blue, and I want this to be pretty light. So I'm going to use the back side, and I'm just going to do some blue, and then there's that one. I'm just going to kind of move that around and add a little more. And again, I need that masking there because I do not want my sun to have blue on it. And I'm going off of the my cardstock to get some of that extra off, because I really just want this sky to look like there's kind of a oh, I don't know, layered clouds, or whatever you want to say, layered sky maybe. Yeah, they are, Nita. Thank you for, I'm glad that you like them too. I mean, I just, I don't know. It's so great to have them. I'm glad that they're part of our, what do I want to say? Our toolkit. How's that? All right, so get some more blue. And I'm just chatting as I'm doing these layers here. And all I want to do is just give it a little bit of color. I'm not getting super dark. I don't want it to be dark. I want it to just give a little bit of that blue back there at different levels. All right, I'm going to come over this way a little bit more. There we go. Oops, I got a little heavy on that blue. Just be careful as you're doing it, but that's okay. The trees are going to go on here too, so. How many of you have done masking before? It's a technique that's been around a long time, but I had a request to share some masking, and I thought, well, absolutely. I love when you guys tell me what you are interested in seeing, because after all, I want you to be able to enjoy and learn all these fun techniques that I have learned along the way, or maybe even refresh you a little bit in something you might have learned a long time ago. Okay, I'm almost done. I think I'm just going to do maybe a couple more here, and then we're ready to go to the next step, which is pretty easy. This card is a little bit more of this probably isn't a beginner card, so if you are a beginner, there are lots of beautiful kits. Our paper pumpkin is wonderful for beginner stampers. If you've been stamping a long time, then here is one for you. Okay, so I think that's what I want. So let me bring that up. Can you just see the different layers of blue sky? Now watch this. Look at the sun in the middle of the sky. Awesome. All right. Okay, so we are done with the blue. We're done with the blender brush. So I'm going to put this out of the way. Now I need to mount my saying on here a little better. There we go. Straight. Okay, because we're going to be using that. Oh, and you know, let's see here. I'll grab a different color there in 1 second. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our pieces together. Now, I did the whole die right here, but I don't need all 4 trees. I only want 3 of the trees. And so this is designed so that all you have to do, once you pop all those pieces out of there, so I'm only going to use these 3 trees. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this here. And then super easy, just go in and cut at the little intervals or sections where the tree connects. And just cut those apart. That's all I'm doing. It won't take too long here because there's not too many. And you do want to cut it in a way so you can use this other tree, you know. There we go. So we've got that one. And this is what I'm going to use on our card. So How is this going to work? Let's see. This will be coming up here just like that. We're going to have the sunshine coming up over the trees a little bit. See that? Let's see. You haven't done masking before, but we'll try it, especially after. Perfect, Diana. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'm so excited you guys will use this. So how we're going to do this is this piece right here actually is going to go on the bottom. And let's see. Where do I want? I need to have this over a little bit, but I don't want that piece to show like that. Oh, well, that's okay. We'll have something else. What did I do with this? Right here. I can't show the inside of the book, but I do need to look at my sample. All right, because I didn't pre-make it because of die cutting all of this. And when you can look at the catalog, hey, you know, it makes it so nice. All right. There we go. So I can see what I'm doing. All right, so what we're going to do is this piece, so let's see, I want to make sure that this is here, and so I need to make sure that my trees come down underneath there a little bit. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I think I've shared this before, but this is a great way. I use a little Dixie cup, and I have a sponge, and this is my sticky sponge, okay? I just keep this in my little basket that I use with all my basic Stamper things. Oh, I'm so sorry, Joyce, to hear about your doggy. That's so sad. I know it's hard. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy and I can put a little smile on your face. We're going to use the silicone mat. And the great thing about the silicone mat is that any adhesive that you get on here actually can be rubbed or rinsed right off, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the liquid glue and make a pile. I don't need a ton. I just need enough to get some sticky on there. And then we are going to use my sticky sponge. And we are going to grab the glue. See there, I'm just dabbing this into the glue, and I am just going to put that glue on top of my tree area. Now we have some fabulous adhesive sheets that will work. If you put that on before you run your cardstock through, it works wonderful. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little adhesive down at the bottom and right here on my trees. Oh, this one ran out. I knew there was a reason I had another one right handy dandy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some adhesive right here. And again, if you get adhesive on the mat, it's not going to stick. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That's why I didn't want to do that. Okay, there we are. So let's go ahead and put our tree down. Make sure I stay in the camera here for you. And again, I want to be underneath my green. So just like, come on. I want this right down in here, just like that. Okay, that looks good. And let's glue that down. Fabulous. All right. Okay, there's that. Now let's go ahead and put this piece down. And again, this was part of the dies. I just cut it down smaller so it would fit onto the 4 1/4 here, because I want it to be this way. Okay, so there's that. That's what we have so far. Got that sponging and blending that we did. And we're going to move this mat out of the way. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is these little pieces here. I want to bring them up and show them to you. They're similar. If you have the hydrangea set, which I haven't shared that one in a little while, but if you have that set, it's similar. See how there's pieces that are cut and they don't pop out all the way? Well, if you take your pick tool, you can kind of pop those up, you know, or you can get them and kind of flip them up where they pop up a little bit, okay? Oh, there's one that didn't pop out. There we go. So there are a few that pop out, see that? And then there's a few that don't, and that they stick up. So I'm not going to do all these, but I want to show you my fingernail works good too. So if you have nails, you can do that too. All right, so there's that. So I have 4 of these, and instead of using them as leaves, we're going to use them as flowers. What do you call it? A meadow of flowers, maybe, on our greenery. And the way I'm going to get a little dimension is I have my dark daffodil blend, and I'm going to use the bullet tip end, and I don't know if you're aware, but the skinny means bullet tip, and the fat line means the brush tip. We're going to use that bullet tip. And I'm going to just come in here, and I'm just going to highlight a few of these little areas that will pop up. And what that's going to do, it's going to give us a little dimension in our flowers, in the field of flowers, okay? All right, so let me pop these up so I can see what's going on here. So yeah, tonight we have a little extra card, and I have one more, but that one's going to be fast and easy. We're going to be using the new in colors, so stick around. You'll make sure that you'll want to see those. I do have room for more in my in color club, what that is, and I'll share more when we get to there. But basically, you'll have tons and all the in color products at the end of 5 months, along with some free items, because we're going to have Celebration again. Celebration is spend $50 and get something free. That's coming up again in August and September. They had to move it a little bit because of not making sure that we have product available in the time frame, and with the shipping issues and things being delayed and all of that kind of stuff, they did they made the right decision to delay that by 1 month. So anyway, that's coming our way. So that's another special thing that will be part of your in color club, is getting an item free for being part of the club. It's a 5-month commitment, $37 each month, and you will get a set of each color each month. So 1 color each month. By the end of the 5 months, you're going to have all of the colors. So I'll show you those in just a minute. All right, we are just about done. There's that. Okay, and now, let's see, I need to stamp, grab my cardstock here. Oh my goodness. It's down in the inside my other basket here. Ask me why, I don't know. So here is what I need, and where is my piece? Right here. So let's go ahead. The blue is pretty dark, so let's go ahead and use the blue. Or actually, I'm going to go ahead and use one of the new in colors, since I have it right here, and it is the Evening Evergreen. It's just a dark green, which will look nice with this. I don't even have a black. Usually I have a black right at my fingertips, you know, the Memento black, but I do not. And honestly, I don't need a very big piece here, so let's just do this on the end, right there. That looks good. I don't know where my cleaner went. There it is, underneath everything. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. All right. And this I am just going to eyeball and cut this across. Not too bad. I don't think that bottom was completely straight, so I'm going to trim that. There we go. Okay, now what can we do? We could take that blending brush. Let's take that blue blending brush, and let's put a little blue around the edges. Since I don't have any of the sponges, we're going to take this and we're going to do the same thing as a sponge. And what is that? It gets your color on the edges. I don't know if you can see that. But when I post all the pictures, you'll be able to see it. Here's another thing. Just lay it down and just go around the edges that way. Okay, there's that. We are done with that. And now we're ready to put on our fabulous flowers. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do, I have enough room, so let's grab the, for the adhesive here, and right here. So I'm going to put some adhesive in a couple spots where it's little, where it's not got the holes, I guess is the right way to say it. Okay, so here we are. We're going to put that kind of like right here. There, I want it to come off. We'll cut that down a little bit. And let's take this one, and I think I can do it, well, I better do it on the mat, because sure as I don't, I'm going to get it all over the surface here. Okay, and let's put that one up here. And then we're going to take our little mini glue dots and put one over here and one on this side, like that. Let's pop this up. And how about if we turn this one to go this way? Just to add extra in the meadow. And then our little guy, actually, you know what? I should have put him in the middle. Duh. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. How can we, should we do that? Here we are, just like that. And then let's put some more dimensional here. And pop this guy up. Pop that one up a little bit. Where I put the extra color in there. There we go. Oh my gosh, how cute. So I'm going to trim off that little piece right there. And looks like I didn't, that's the one that I tried to make work, and I had to pull it up. So let's try this again. Let's do this and then pull that off. Fabulous. And trim that just a little bit. And there's your card. So we have a beautiful sunshine with some clouds in there. See that? And the meadow of flowers. And then last but not least, oh, I know why that's not sticking. I put lotion on my hands right before we started, and I think there was lotion on that. A couple dimensionals, and we're going to grab our sentiment here and pop that up. Ooh, I think it looks great up here. How's that? Doesn't it look like a little meadow of flowers? I think it's great. Card number 1. And then save this little guy. Maybe I'll put that on the inside. All right. Let's jump into some in colors and see what you think of those new in colors. Now, I know some of you have been seeing them as I see your names pop up on some of the places that I actually watch other demonstrators and just look, at different things. And then also, some of you are demonstrators, and so as a demonstrator, we could pre-order. In May, there's also a phenomenal special that you can purchase the kit, the discount, for a discount. You get $150 in product for $99 plus tax, no shipping. So let me tell you about that. If you're interested, I would love to share more on that because it is amazing. Okay, let me clean off this little stain before I make a mess just like that. And let's pull in the next project. This over here. All right. Let's see. This is a design that I came up with, and I've tweaked it a little. I did use it one other time, similar to this, but gosh, it's a great layout. So find a good layout and use it a lot and it looks so different with all the different stamp sets that you have. Okay, so I'll just leave that there for a second as I'm grabbing all the other goodies that we need. Excuse me. All right, so of course we are going to use all of the new in colors. 3, 4, 5. We are going to use the in color gems. We're going to use those. And we're going to use this yummy papaya ribbon. And a brand new stamp set that is in the new catalog called Color and Contour. And again, as demonstrators, we can, excuse me, we can pre-purchase. And so when we do that, we can take the time and play with it and learn all these fun things. But in this set, it's a 2-step. So here's the 2 pieces going together, 2 pieces, 2 pieces. Let's see. And then this piece right here, the leaves, you have to color those in. So, but there we are. And then look at the dies that come with this. You've got one that'll cut out the whole long flower, and then the flower, we're going to use this flower today. Nice little piece to do an accent on the sides, but this is the star of the show. Look at these. These dies are amazing. This will fit like 4 by 5 1/4, so you can put a piece of cardstock on the back of it, or right on top of the bag. Hey Carol, thanks for joining. And then this is just how I store my dies. If they will fit in here, I prefer that. One of the new things you're going to see in the catalog, or in the new polymer stamps that you purchase with the new catalog, is that the paper that comes in the case for the stamps, the polymer stamps that'll be printed on there. So what you'll do is you're going to match up your stamps onto those to see the image. Okay, so see, before it was printed on this paper, now it's on solid paper, and you can put your stamps right on the spots. That way you know all your stamps are there. So that's something new that's coming with all the polymer stamps in the new catalog. So there's that. All right, so we are going to use one of my favorite punches, and it's the postage label stamp, I think, pretty close to the name, but anyway, that is carrying over, so there's that. We're going to use that. And so we're going to use the fresh freesia. We're going to use the polished pink. I think that's what it's called. I've got the colors in front of me here, but that's what I believe they're called. This is the soft succulent. This is the pale papaya and evening evergreen. We're going to punch that out. Okay, that is what I need. Those are, so we're going to need these pieces, and we're done with the punch. And then we're going to do some masking. And we need 4 1/4 by 5, 4 by 5 1/4 white. This is pale papaya. My lights make it lighter than it really is in person. It's a really nice peachy color. 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. That's going to be our base. All right, let's grab my paper here, and since we're using polymer, I always like to use our mat underneath, especially when you're using solid stamps, the solid pieces. you want something spongy underneath so it gives you a nice solid image. Okay? Alright, so I need my cleaner right here because we're going to use the cleaner in between each color. So we are going to start out with the pale papaya, and we have the more the outline stamp, and just ink that up, and I'm just going to just stamp that onto my piece that I have punched out. Let me bring it up closer. See how nice it looks tone on tone. Alright, so let's clean that and close this up. We're going to go with soft succulent and pull in soft succulent and do the same thing, ink that up. And I am shifting them a little differently on each piece so they look a little different. You'll see as I put them down. Oh, gracious. There we go. Polished pink. Now, I have seen other folks do some comparisons on these colors. I just have not had the time to do it myself. And they are very different than colors that we already have. Sometimes you think, oh, don't we have enough pinks? Don't we have enough purples? All of those things. But honestly, every one has its own purpose. And these are so good, you guys. Let's see here. Oh, Barbara. I went down a little too quick there. There we go. There's that one. All right. And then this is going to be our background, so I'm not stamping on that, so that'll go there. So our last color that I'm going to stamp with the flower is the Fresh Freesia. It is similar to the Purple Posy. If you liked the Purple Posy, you're going to love the Freesia. All right. I thought that I hadn't cleaned this, but I think it just stained my stamp. That's all. And your polymers will get stained. Okay, it just happened. That's just, they pick up the color. So, all right, Freesia, and put that in here. And let's go this way, just like that. All right, there are my 4 flowers in all 4 of the new in colors. And again, these are going to be available on May 4th, or if you become a demonstrator prior to that, you will be able to order them before that. So hang tight, you guys. I'm not sure what happened here, but let me see if I can't. Oh, okay. Hopefully you guys are still there, so hang tight. Hang tight. I'm going to turn this off, and maybe that won't pull so much. Oh my gosh. I hate when this happens. Well, hopefully if you got lost, make sure to come back and watch the replay, okay? So, gracious me. Okay, well, it says that I'm still there, so all right, if you guys can still see me, please make sure to let me know, okay? Really? Okay. Well, I'm just going to keep going, and then hopefully you'll have to come back and watch a replay. I don't know what's going on. So, we've got the 4 colors, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the white. We're going to use the pale papaya, and I am, let's see here, I'm going to try something, you guys. I'm hoping that you're still seeing me, but you have to take a pause here because I have to figure this out. This has not happened to me before, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But, you know, Facebook has been doing some crazy things. So I'm so sorry. But if you're watching this on replay, just hang tight because it's you're going to be, I'll be right back stamping in 2 seconds here. I just want to make sure, see if I can't make sure that I can get back online. It shows that I'm still live. I haven't seen anybody say anything though. So I don't know what's happened. Anyway, yeah, okay, so it looks like I'm connected here, and there we go. All right, so I'm hoping that you guys are there, and you hung with me, because it looks like that I'm connected. Anyway, crazy stuff. You know, it always seems to happen on me. Okay, let's finish up, and thank you for staying with me if you're watching this on replay. So we're going to use the speckles that come in the set, and we are going to take those, ink it up, and I'm just going to stamp that all over my card, which is the white. All right. Here we go, all over. This is the Pale Papaya, and I am just putting this all over as a background, okay? And that's full strength, so there we go. All right, and then I am going to show you the masking. I shared that we are going to do more masking. This video is all about masking, right? So, let me see. I'm hoping that you guys are still there. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to keep recording, and it says that I'm still streaming, so come back. Hopefully you guys will come back and watch the whole thing when I upload it. So when we mask, I'm going to use the word thank you, okay? So I've taken some Post-it notes, and what I'm going to do is I am actually going to mask off the bottom part, because it says thank you for everything, and I only want the word thank you. So to do that, I have to cover up those other letters that are right underneath the thank you. And then what you do is you keep the Post-it on there, and then you take your stamp and you ink up the word thank you. Oh no, see what I did? It came off like it shouldn't, because the reason is my mask is too big. So we're going to take this little guy, and I'm just going to wipe this off so that it does not show. There we go. And anyway, if my mask was still on here and I ink that up, then you pull this off and then you stamp your saying, okay? So that's going to be stamped right there onto my white cardstock. Okay. And let's put our card together. Okay. So next we are going to go ahead and take this piece, and we're going to put some of this, the Pale Papaya is going to go onto the front of the cardstock, and that's just going to come around, and I just need enough for a little bow, not like a faux bow, you know, you're just going to tie a knot, just like that. Okay, and just tie that down, just like that. Now I'm going to move it over to the side, okay, and let's just make that a little flatter, just like that. And it's just subtle enough that it makes the color come out, and it just looks beautiful. Okay, there's that. And then the next thing we're going to do is put our rectangles on that we've got here. So, and they're all going to be flat. So let's go ahead, and the first one I'm going to put down is the freesia. We're going to just layer that right down here. That's going to go like right here. And then we're going to take the soft succulent. And that, let's see, let's come up here. And that one's going to kind of go right like that. Not quite exactly on line with the other one, a little shifted. Okay, next is the papaya. And let's see, let's go this way, and that is going to kind of go, let's go right over here a little bit, just like that. And then our, polished pink. Okay, and then that one is going to come down just a sliver like that. And then I'm going to take this and bring it down a little bit. I want this a little more on the side, but it's not going there for me. Let's see if I can move it, manipulate it there. There we go. Okay, now this is going to go, this goes on to the evening evergreen right in the middle like that. We're going to use 2 dimensionals, and when you put these on, when you're using ribbon, you're going to just shift them to the up and down a little bit. So, all right, that's going to go right over here. See if I can't get this so that it's not touching the others. Close, just like that. Okay, so there is the front of our card, and let's go ahead and put that onto the base, which is the pale papaya, right here. And that's going to go just like this. And then we are going to add our gems. Okay? So, if you are coming back to watch this replay, I don't know what happened, but it's still recording on my end. So hopefully you'll come back and you're going to see, finish watching what I do here and enjoy all of the cards, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm going to take one of each color and put that in the middle of the flowers, okay? So here is the large for the papaya. Here is the fresh freesia. Here is the soft succulent. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. And then here is the polished pink. I can't seem to remember that one. And then we're going to take one of the large evergreen, and we're just going to put that right here on there. And then there you are. You have an in-color card using all this fun product. And that's our second card. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to move these things out of the way so you can see both cards. And then I will make sure that I come back on. I'm going to come back on live really quick to spin the wheel because I have some great prizes. So, golly. All right, you guys. Here we are. Now here's the layout I did earlier. It's just a little bit different. They'll all come out different depending on how you do them. I didn't put gems on this one, but there's the second card and the first card. Now, these are done with new product and current product. So hopefully you'll be able to enjoy your new catalog that you got that from me. Let me see here. There we go. I'm going to move out of the way there. And I'm going to go ahead and pop back up where you can see just my face. And thank you so much for watching. I am sorry that it cut out, and hopefully you'll come back and you're watching the replay. So thank you, and have a great night, you guys. Bye-bye.